get started, what is the first principle of collaboration? What is the first principle of collaboration? What do you need to know in your journey towards becoming a more collaborative person? What is that first thing that is very important? The first one is known as conquering the triple evils. The triple evils. You have to conquer these triple evils. These triple evils affect your journey, your desire to want to be collaborative. And what are these triple evils? The first one is selfishness. And the second one is pride. And the third one is competition. So first one is selfishness, pride, and competition. What does selfishness say? Selfishness says, I want to have it for myself. I want to be the one that wants to get all the accolades, get all the awards, and get all the rewards and all of that. What does pride say? Pride says, I know it all. I am the one, I'm the best here. I'm the one, I know it more than everybody. I'm the best on the team and all of that. And then what does competition say? Competition says, I want to win this. There's rivalry and I'm the best. I want to win this award. I'm the one and all of that. So all these three evils, they work together. Where selfishness and pride exist, there will be competition. And so these three evils stand in the way of you becoming more collaborative. So you have to check yourself. Are you selfish? Are you prideful? Do you have a competitive spirit? Now, competition is very important. It's very important for you to be competitive if you're trying to scale up and go into the next level. I mean, if it's within a team where you want to develop a competitive spirit, so people are churning out the best version of themselves. But when your competition stands in the way of collaboration towards moving the company to the next level, it becomes a liability and not an asset. So you want to look at yourself. Am I selfish? You want to replace selfishness with cooperation. You want to replace pride with partnership. You want to replace competition with connecting with other people, hearing their opinions. I mean, you can't afford to be selfish because the world does not revolve around you. And you are not a custodian, you're not the sole custodian of knowledge. You don't have all the knowledge you need to get the task done. So if you're working in a space, you're working in a business environment, you have ideas, other people have ideas. So you need to learn how to leverage on the ideas of other people. You can't see other people as rivals. You can't see other people as, oh, this person, I'm competing against this person. No, that's not how to call it. So you need to deal with these three evils. You have to see people on your team members, see them as comrade in arms. See them as people you're trying to get the vision, take the company to the next level. So everybody is bringing their skills and competencies, and that's what we're going to look at in the subsequent principles. You need to see them as team members, not competitors. You're not trying to say, oh, I'm the one that will win. No, you celebrate people. You bring out your own skills and competencies. You appreciate the other person, what they are bringing to the table. And so it's not rivalry. It is what? Teamwork. It is cooperation. It is partnership. Embrace the viewpoint of others. So that's the first principle of collaboration. You need to deal with these three evils, these triple evils. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself, am I being selfish in my approach? Am I being prideful? Am I being competitive or necessarily competitive? So look at yourself. These three evils have to be dealt with before we begin to look at all the other principles of collaboration. Check your heart and analyze yourself in this decision I'm about to make, in this thing I've decided to do. Is my decision being unreasonable? Is this a prideful action I'm taking? If I need to get the support of other people, I should be free enough to extend my hand and get support from the other person, from my team members, ask them for their opinion and all of that. Embrace the viewpoint of other people. So remember, no man is an island, which was how we started the training on collaboration. No man is an island. If you want to be effective and efficient, you need to collaborate. So that's the first principle. Conquer these triple evils. Number two, the second principle of collaboration is about knowing and valuing yourself. And then also knowing and valuing others. You can see these are very simple principles, even though we'll get to the more complex ones later. But this second one, very important. Know and value yourself, and also know and value others. What does that mean? Now, everybody, whenever you have a team, people come with different perspectives, opinions. People have knowledge they have insight about how things should be done. And so you have your own strength and your weaknesses. So you know what you are bringing to the table. So ask yourself, what am I bringing to this team? What am I bringing to this company? What strength do I have? So what you do with your strength is that you leverage on your strength. But when it comes to your weaknesses, if you have somebody on the team that is competent in that area of weakness, that's not when you want to start competing. There are other people on the team that can do what you can do. So you have something that other people don't, and other people have something that you don't. So all of you come together to push the work to the next level. So, and that starts from you knowing what you have and valuing what you have, and then knowing what the other person has and also valuing what they have. So stay Stay in your area of strength. Stay and function in that area of strength. And if you have somebody that has something and is competent and good at something that you're not good at, that's where you should celebrate that person. So people will be praised and celebrated. People will be appreciated for what they bring to the table, for what they are bringing to the team. You should also celebrate them. That's not when you should go back to rivalry. That's not when you should start seeing them as competitors. Appreciate what they have. Appreciate what they are bringing to the table. And then when it's your own turn, you also shine. Bring it to the table. Deliver on your. Celebrate the skills of other people. That starts from valuing people. So you have to value what people are bringing to the table. That's the second principle of collaboration. Every attempt, every journey on your journey to becoming more collaborative, in your journey to becoming more in partnering with people, deal with those triple evils first of all, and then begin to look at the things you are bringing to the table, your strengths. What are your competencies? What are you bringing? And look at the other people. Oh, this person has this skill. That's not when you want to start condemning them and criticizing them and being judgmental. No, you appreciate what they're bringing and you work with them towards taking the company or whatever it is to the next level and achieving that goal. So in the background of these two things, we'll begin to look at all the other principles. All the other principles rest on these two things. If you don't deal with these two principles first, these two pillars, or these two principles of collaboration, the other things will be difficult to achieve. So deal with selfishness, deal with pride, deal with competition, and then also celebrate people. So we'll move to the third principle. Now, what is the third principle? And this is very important. The third principle of collaboration. What is it? It is what? Understanding the different roles in a team. Now, if you come to a team, for example, you are a team, you come in as a manager, you come in as a finance person. I mean, people have different roles that they play in a team. So you put together a team of 10, let's say a team of 10. Each person in that team, they have different roles. And so there was a management consultant back in the days that came up with something called the Belbin model, teamwork model. And so he came up with a list of 9 different roles that people assume in a team. And if you study these roles by his name is Dr. Meredith Belbin. I mean, you can do a study on that. It's called the Belbin team role model. So you want to understand what you are bringing to the team, and that's connected to the second principle. What role am I playing on the team? The definition here talks about the fact that there are 9 different roles that everybody comes. When you come to a team, there are different roles you can assume. You can even have multiple roles. You can have 2, 3 roles. But you need to be able to know what role you are playing, what role you are assuming, and what roles each other person is assuming. When you know that and you're able to position yourself wisely, you are able to leverage on the strength. You appreciate the strength of this person. You appreciate the weaknesses. You're all working together. Quickly, we want to look at all these 9 roles. So you understand, okay, look, this is what I'm bringing to the table, and so this is what Dam is bringing to the table, this is what Topper is bringing to the table, and this is what, so you're able to work together. What's the first role that people always come, when you come to a team, somebody is always known as the shaper. There's a shaper. And what does a shaper do? A shaper simply challenges people to improve, challenges the team to improve. You can have a shaper on your team. What does a shaper? A shaper is the kind of person that would say, look, there are areas to improve. These are things, we have to look at this thing. The person is always after doing things, better. After always looking at, we can't keep doing this. Challenges the status quo. That's a shaper. So if you have a shaper on your team, you can't see that person as being overly critical, because that person, that's the nature of that person. They have what they are bringing to the team, and you have to appreciate that. That's the shaper for you. And then the second one is the implementer. This person is good with execution. The implementer is skillful at putting ideas to action. So whenever idea has been decided, or everybody has given opinions and ideas, perspectives, what does the implementer do? Implementer is the kind of person that goes out there to get the job done, get to the T and follows it to the letter, and ensures that it delivers or she delivers on the work. That's the implementer. And then we have the completer, also known as the finisher. That's the finicky person. The finisher and the completer is after the details. That's the person that likes to cross the T's, dot the I's, and ensures that every work, everything we have agreed, we follow the rules to the letter. Very finicky, and you can have somebody like that on your team. So that's not when you want to start condemning or criticizing that person, that look, why you are always after details. Well, let's just know that is the role of that person in the team. And so multiple people play different roles. But we also have the coordinator. The coordinator is the leader, the person who has all the skills and competencies in managing people, in galvanizing people, resources, and everything towards an action, in delegating. That's the coordinator. May not be good with ideas, idea generation, may not be good with execution, but knows how to coordinate. That's another role, the coordinator. And then we have the team worker. What does the team worker do? The team worker encourages people to participate. So you have somebody on the team. So somebody on the team can be an encourager that ensures that everybody everybody's, oh, you are contributing your own quota. That's the kind of person that will call, why didn't you come for the meeting? That's the person is usually more emotional and sentimental. Why? You haven't done this part, and encourages people to participate in the decision-making process. That is what the team worker, always ensuring that everybody is working together as a team and there's unity and oneness towards achieving the vision. And then next, we have the resource investigator. The resource investigator is the person that goes out there to do research. So, this is the person you want to put in charge of your R&D. So this kind of person that goes out there to look at principles, processes, and how things are done in other companies, in other clients, and gives you all the details, all the data, all the research. That's the resource investigator. This is the kind of person that also goes out there to help you connect with, get relationships that will advance the company. This is the kind of person that has a huge network of people and is able to get people outside the company to support the work. That's the resource investigator. You can have somebody like that on your team. And the next, we have somebody that is known as the plant. The plant. What does the plant do? The plant presents new ideas. This person is about new things, doing things the new way. This is this kind of person that knows the new technology that will take the company forward. This person knows the new approach, the new style. So the person is all very trendy, knows what is trending on social media, knows how to take the company to the next level by leveraging on the new things that are being. That's the plant. So you can have somebody like that on your team that is the plant. It brings ideas. Next one is monitor and evaluator. Somebody who analyzes. This is the kind of person that when the idea has been decided, begins to analyze all the details. How is this going to help us as a company? Where is this going to take us? That's the monitor and evaluator. Gives you all the evaluating statistics and gives you, these are the things we've done wrong, these are the things we need to improve on, these are the things we need to stop doing, these are the things we need to start doing. You can have somebody like that on your team. And the ninth one, which is the last one, is the specialist. You can have somebody who is a specialist, who is very skilled with technical stuff, maybe a graphic designer or building website or handling cameras. Technical is a specialist. That's his own area. He may not talk much, she may not give you ideas much, but just give him his own area or her own area of competence or skill, and they will deliver. So you can have all these people on your team. You're either a shaper, an implementer, a completer or finisher, a coordinator, a team worker, a resource investigator, the plant, then the monitor, and then the specialist. When you look at all these people and you have all these resources on your team, and you have all these people, you know that this person is an implementer, and you want to collaborate with this person, you know what to channel to this person. You know what to ask. And that's what makes you to be more collaborative. You know that these are the different rules that this person is assuming. And so you don't go to an implementer and say, look, you come and build this thing for me. This person lacks the skill. So you're able to know what this person is bringing on the table. You're able to fix yourself into or any of this. You can even have more than one role that you play. So you know yourself and you know the other person. So these are some of the things that help you to be more collaborative. So the first principle again is what? Deal and conquer the triple evils of selfishness, pride, and competition. The second one is what? Knowing yourself. Valuing yourself, and also knowing other people, what they are bringing to the table, and also valuing what they are bringing to the table. And then the third one, which you have just mentioned, is understanding the different roles in the team. Now these are the three principles. There are four more, but before we go into the four and the other four, ruminate on this one of the things you've learned. Think about all these three principles. How does it apply to you? How can it help you to be more collaborative? In the next lesson, we're going to look at the other four principles, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Join me soon.